bud?
How you doing?
You're fine to video because you're out here on the city sidewalk.
Yeah, can I have your name and badge number?
You cannot wear a mask.
I can't wear a mask.
You can't wear a mask in public.
Why is that?
Because it's against the law.
It is. What statute is that?
To cover your face.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, is there a statute or?
Yeah, there is a statute.
Can you show it to me? I'm new to the state, so I really don't know. Okay. Do you mind if I step over with you or?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure, man.
I'm not gonna arrest you for.
Well, that's why I asked you, man. You know what I mean? Can I just get your name, badge number?
Yeah, it's Corporal South Panama City Police Department. We'll have 1223.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Florida State Statute.
Yeah. Let me. Hold on.
76.12.
Wearing mask, hood, or other device on public way. No person or persons over 16 of age. While wearing any mask, hood, or device whereby any portion of the face is so hidden. You know this is a First Amendment violation, right?
This is a Florida statute.
Yeah, well, as you know.
A man in a mask on a public sidewalk and a captain who lies about being a cop within the first 60 seconds. That's where this Florida audit goes off the rails. The auditor asks a simple question: what statute makes the mask illegal? Instead of an answer, he gets the runaround and a supervisor who pretends to be a civilian. This opener is a red flag because it shows the first instinct here is deception, not law enforcement. When the badge lies first, you already know accountability is going to be a fight.
I mean,
Constitution, man, I have a right to...
You'd have to take it up with the state of
Florida.
Florida.
I will, because I'm not taking it off. Concealed or covered as to conceal the identity of the weaver, enter upon or appear upon any lane, walk, alley, street, road, highway, or other public way in the state. So is there exemptions? Usually there's an exemption. I know they made one.
You're standing on a public sidewalk.
I understand
That's
that.
the public way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, what I'm saying is that, is there exemptions as in like health, religious? Because in New York, I know they, here, let's step over here. I'm not trying to push, you know what I mean?
No,
so New York, I know that they have like exemptions for like health, right? And then they have an exemption for religion.
Yeah.
And so forth. So I
you're
mean,
saying that you're having a medical situation? Is that why you're covering your face?
Well, that's HIPAA, so I'm not going to get into that.
You don't have to be specific. You just have to say yes or no.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so
yeah.
you're covering your face because you're having a medical situation.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, obviously it's, I have religious purposes too.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
I mean,
so
you're not doing it for some nefarious acts, right?
No. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't tell you anyway. I mean, come on, I'm not going to incriminate myself. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't see any trespassing signs. This is public property.
This is a public sidewalk.
I understand, but that's also public property. I'm not going to go into any restricted areas, but I would like to do a public records request in the lobby there. If possible. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but like I said, I'm not going to go into any restricted areas, going behind the gate and all that crap, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it is a public area, it is a public building.
Yeah, so they're not going to be able to do a public records request at this building because it's ran by the sheriff's department, so you'd have to actually go to the sheriff's department.
Okay. Well, I'd still like to go onto the property in any publicly accessible areas of the facility.
Okay.
Watch the pivot when the auditor calls him out. Captain Patterson, badge 1409, suddenly remembers he's a cop, but the damage is done. The auditor immediately shuts down the mask statute, Florida 876.12, by claiming a medical exemption. And here's the key: the officer accepts it. No further questions. That tells you everything. This wasn't about enforcing a real law, it was about control. If there was a legitimate violation, they'd push it. They don't. Because the mask was never the issue, the filming was.
It is public property, correct? City property?
It's county property.
Okay, county property.
But it is their private property.
It is not private. County property is not.
Unless you're conducting some kind of business
I am.
here.
I am.
But I just told you you're not going to be able to do a public records request.
That's fine. I have other business here.
This is a juvenile holding.
I understand what it is. I know where I am.
You have to go to the sheriff's department.
That's fine. I do have other business here, though, other than just that.
Are you picking up a person that's incarcerated?
No.
Well, then you don't have any public business to conduct.
There's definitely other public.
Juvenile holding.
I understand what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep saying that like I'm stupid.
No.
I mean, we started off on a good foot, and then you kind of. No, and then you kind of pushed off with the mask, and then I pushed back on you with that. All right, so now, I'm trying to go onto the property, okay, in any publicly accessible areas.
Because he's having a medical situation, so.
Yeah, let's just get that straight. I wouldn't take it off either way, so. I mean, you could cite me, I don't give. I mean, I'll. It's a First Amendment violation, so I really don't care.
Well,
It's freedom of expression. I can wear a mask anywhere I want.
First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Yeah,
It
freedom
has
of
nothing to do
well,
with
there's
covering
5
your face.
elements. Can you even name them? Can you even
I'm not-
name the 5
I'm not gonna
elements?
get into this debate
I
with
wouldn't
you.
either if I was you, man, because most cops can't. Oh.
As long as you're standing out here on the city sidewalk.
Yeah, no, I can go on
don't
county
really
property
care.
too.
Okay. Well, you can't go in the building.
I don't. Well, I mean, if it's publicly accessible,
Again, you're not conducting any business.
I am. I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity, which is under the Constitution. I am a journalist. I'm a
It's like
journalist, and I'm
property.
covering a story.
They can ask you to leave if you're not conducting any business here.
Only if I'm committing a crime, which I am not going to be doing.
They
I'm
can
not.
Now the real dispute surfaces. The auditor wants to enter county property, a juvenile holding facility, to conduct First Amendment activity. The corporal immediately pivots to trespass logic, claiming it's private property despite it being county-owned. This is where officers play word games to create exclusion zones where none legally exist. Public property remains public unless it's a restricted area or the person is committing a crime. The auditor hasn't moved an inch toward a door. He's in a parking lot, but the threat is already being solicited.
Being disorderly.
It's the county's
It's
property.
not private property. It's county property, which is public
It
property.
would be just like you can't go to the jail. It's
That-
a juvenile holding facility.
Okay, so you're trying to distinguish between private and public, right? Private, you're right. If I went to Walmart and they said,
City
look,
sidewalk, public.
this is public too. This is county public property. This is county public, city, state public property as well. It's no different. As long as I'm not in a restricted area, which I'm not going to.
They can reserve the right to ask you to leave.
They
if
can
you're not
ask me,
conducting any
but if
business
I'm
here.
not breaking the law and I'm on county property in publicly accessible areas like a parking lot, hold on, let me.
They don't want you here.
I don't really care what they want. It's not what they want. It's what I am legally able to do.
Stay there.
You gonna solicit a trespass? What's your name and badge number?
My name's Officer Simmons, and it's 225.
Awesome, appreciate it. You got a body cam on?
I do.
Do you have a sergeant?
I've got a corporal.
Can you call a sergeant for me, please? Because we're gonna escalate this right now. It's definitely getting escalated. This is county public property. I'm not in any public, restricted areas. I'm not going into any areas I'm not supposed to be in.
I hear you, brother.
That's it. This is county public property. I have every right to be on this property. As long as I'm not breaking the law, they cannot trespass me. I'd like to get a sergeant here, please. Can you call a sergeant?
When my corporal comes back, I will advise him that you want a sergeant, sir. I can't step over him. He's above me in rank.
Oh, he is?
But I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, can you call a supervisor, please?
I'm
So,
a supervisor.
you're a supervisor?
Yeah.
Like a sergeant or
Corporal.
corporal?
Yeah.
What is it? Is that,
They
okay,
don't
so it's
want you on
patrol.
their property.
Okay, can you call another supervisor, please, higher than you? Because it doesn't really matter what they want. It's what I'm.
The auditor asks for a supervisor to stop the trespass talk. Instead, the corporal plays gatekeeper. When my corporal comes back, I will advise him. That's a stall tactic designed to frustrate you into leaving. But the auditor holds the line, and finally, Captain Patterson walks over. Only now, Patterson has already lied once about his identity. Trust is gone. The auditor doesn't back down. You're a supervisor? You lied to me right off the bat. This is how rights die. One lie, one delay, one just comply at a time.
Legally able to do under the First Amendment and public property. That's it. They can't trespass me. This isn't Walmart, dude. This isn't like, oh, we don't like him here recording. He needs to leave. And then if you don't, you're arrested. I know the law. I don't think you hear me, though, because you're not stepping in, understanding. You say you understand, but you're not doing anything about it.
I hear what you.
No, you're just as bad as him.
Boss is here.
Your boss is standing right in front of you right now. You work for the people, not him. Get that right, dude. Is that another officer over there?
It is.
Is it a higher up than him? It is. All right, I'm gonna go speak with the other supervisor. How you doing? Good. Are you a supervisor?
Nope.
You're not? Are you a police officer?
Nope.
You're not a police officer? He just told me you were.
Really?
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Captain Patterson.
Captain Patterson. Okay, so what's your ID number?
1409.
Okay, so you lied to me right off the bat, huh?
Hey, now you're cussing at me.
Oh, it's free speech. Why, you can't take it?
I can't take it, man.
You can't take it? Am I really? I'm sure I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to the point here because look, I'm just telling you, I'm just taking pictures, I'm recording, okay?
Yes.
I'm not going into any restricted areas. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be respectful as much as I could. You started off with the bull. I don't like that too much, but we're gonna start over.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not going into any restricted areas. I'm not going into any areas I'm not supposed to be in. This is a public county property. It's public property, okay? And they can't trespass me if I haven't committed a crime. I'm not being disorderly, okay? I'm not going into any areas I'm not supposed to be in. I'm not doing anything other than exercising my constitutional right to freedom of the press.
Do your thing, dude.
That's it.
You know what you're doing.
I do.
Go do your thing. Why are we involved?
Well, first of all, because they called,
Okay.
okay? And you need to let them understand that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. And then two, he just solicited a trespass with them, and they said that they don't want me on the property, and he is possibly trying to enforce it until you got here. So what's really going on?
They called us.
I know they called you here.
So go do your thing.
I am.
I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. You can talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, well, you're a supervisor, which is over him. I asked him if he can get another
No one
supervisor.
actually wants to talk to you. Go
Really?
record around whatever you want to do.
I will.
And go on about your day.
I was either way.
You're not baiting us into anything.
I'm not baiting you into anything. Why, you want to take the bait? Go ahead, arrest me. I'll take the arrest.
We don't want to take.
I will take the arrest all fucking day long, dude.
We're not falling for this bait.
Good.
Like, people
Good.
have done that. I agree. People
Good.
have done that. People have fallen for the bait.
And you know what?
Whatever.
I respect that.
We're not falling for it.
I respect that. No, it's not
You
falling
have
for
your-
bait, man.
You
It's
have your First Amendment right. You come out here, you put on this little mask.
Yeah.
You put cameras in our face.
I'm not in your face, man. I'm trying to.
So it's
Don't
it's
fucking exaggerate,
not
dude.
Normal. It's not normal.
It's not normal.
So
Freedom of the press
do
isn't
your
normal.
thing, put your thing on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Get your 3 views.
Yeah,
and
3 views,
go on
huh?
our life.
Yeah, really? You
Yeah.
got a business card?
So I do.
Can I get one, please, if you don't mind?
I don't have one on me actually.
Another lie, huh? Yeah, another fucking lie. Guess what? I'm gonna get your information, right? And my 3 subscribers,
Yep.
all right? I'm gonna call you for years and years and years on fucking end,
I
okay?
know.
Yeah.
Again.
200,000 off. Shut the fuck up. And you weren't gonna do a fucking thing, were you? Shut your mouth.
Hey man, don't record my car, man.
Shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. God really do you something.
I ain't a fucking juvenile
Alright,
inmate,
don't record
dude.
my car, man.
Yeah, well, it's too late.
Fuck my car, man.
Yeah, well, it's too late. Really?
This man from
You want to hit me, huh? Yeah, she just assaulted me, dude. She just assaulted me. I want to press charges. She just assaulted me. She just assaulted me. Educate them and let them know, dude. She just assaulted me, and I'm not taking it, and she just threatened me, too. Yeah, she did. It's all on camera. Yeah, you did.
This man from around here.
Shut your mouth,
No,
dude.
you shut your mouth.
Yeah, do something then. You want to put your hands on me
You
on...
wanna record people's
Is,
car?
yeah, is this what you do? Is this what you do, huh? Is this how you treat the inmates in here? You want to assault a grown man? Tell me that you don't assault them too. No, I'll say wherever I want. I want to file criminal charges on her. She just...
You can't be in that.
She just assaulted
We hear
me.
you, but he's conducting an investigation.
Do your
You
thing.
can't be
Do your
there.
thing. Do your thing. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sit here and be assaulted. It's not going to happen.
Listen, they get 25 feet, man. Let them conduct an investigation.
Dude, you're here for me. Remember? So this is our
You just said
investigation.
They did something.
I'll give her the space, okay? I'll give her the space. Don't worry about it. Just got assaulted on camera. I bet you won't do anything about it.
Then it turns physical. A female officer, off camera at first, slaps the auditor's camera and hand. He calls it immediately. She just assaulted me. This is the moment everything shifts. The auditor isn't the aggressor. He's standing still, recording, and an employee of the state strikes him. But watch the responding officer's reaction. Instead of investigating the battery, he asks the victim, "Do you want to be a victim?" That's a manipulation tactic. It reframes the crime as a choice, not an obligation to enforce the law.
Smack in my hand, hitting my camera. Unbelievable. I'm not going to go over there, man, okay? I'm going to respect
I'm not
it.
saying you don't, but my job is to make sure
Go ahead.
that everyone over there is safe.
Yeah, well, me getting assaulted is not very f***ing safe now, is it? Exactly why I came here. Exactly why I came here. I drove 1,500 miles to meet a piece of shit like you. Yeah, bounce. Look at this. Oh, now she's gonna be aggressive driving, huh? Look at this, no stop. Are you kidding me? You're kidding, right? You're gonna let all this go? Wow, I get assaulted and she's driving aggressively. Okay. Okay. They should have never came out. They should have never came out. No charges, huh? No charges, huh? We're gonna, okay, let's address it, sir. Go ahead.
You want to be a victim?
Why, you gonna identify me now?
You want to be a victim?
Do I want to be a victim? Are you pressing charges or are you just gonna let her go?
I'm asking you a question. You're the victim, not me. I'm not the victim.
Did you see the assault?
Do you want to be a victim?
I'm asking you a question. Before we get to, I know the rules here. I know the laws. Okay, I don't have to identify myself. You know that until I become a victim.
You're the victim. If
I
there's no victim, there's no crime.
I understand that.
We're here for you.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that, man.
Do you want to be a victim?
Let's step out. I'm gonna step away. I just don't want to get hit, man. Seriously, and I want all of you in the camera. Huh? Well, it's just any vehicle, man. I'm not gonna stand in the driveway.
Do you want to be a victim?
Did you see the assault?
Do you want to?
I'm asking you a question. Did you see the assault?
Look, unless you want to prosecute, then we're not going to.
Did you see the assault?
We cannot prosecute on your behalf.
All right?
I understand that.
So if you want to...
Can I do this at the court?
At what?
Can I do this at the courthouse? Like, how does that work? Because I'm from out of state.
What are you trying to do?
If I file a complaint,
That's what we do. You want to file a complaint? Let's do it.
can I do it in the courthouse? Can I do a civil complaint in the courthouse or a criminal complaint in the courthouse, or do I have to do that with officers?
You have to do it with us.
Okay. Well, other states it's different. Sometimes you can go in. You know what I mean?
No.
Did you see the assault? Any of you see the assault? Did you see the assault?
Do you want to be a victim?
Did you see the assault? Yes or no?
Do you want to be a victim?
I need to know if there's a witness to this. Did you see the assault?
We absolutely saw everything. You
You saw everything.
We're standing right here. Right?
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah,
We're all
I am
standing.
going to be a victim. Yeah.
Okay.
I will identify myself.
Okay. When you get your ID, we'll move forward.
Yeah. I don't have it on me. I can give you my information though.
Okay.
And it's going to be legit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to play victim here.
Like I said, we're here. You want to walk around while we're doing this and video, whatever.
No, we're doing an investigation right now.
Obviously, they haven't fallen for this shenanigans before. So
Well, they're going to learn today.
So they're going to learn today.
Yep.
So we'll take your report. Yeah. Easy.
Dude, I didn't say anything to her over here. I came over here, I was recording, you know what I mean? And then she grabbed me, dude. It's bull- If I did that to her, she'd be,
Mark,
I'd be
what's
under
your phone
arrest.
number for you?
Don't yell at me, dude.
I'm trying to get information for a report.
Okay.
You got a business card so I can contact, I mean,
I don't have this card, but he'll give you case number.
okay.
I just don't have one with me, all right?
That's what?
I just don't have one with me.
Okay,
Right?
that's fine.
Okay, we'll get her. Go.
Do you know her name by any chance?
We'll get it from them.
Yeah, okay.
So, just trying to de-escalate all
Dude,
this.
I know, man. It's
I want
like,
them to all just go inside,
dude, they
And
should have
then,
never came out.
and then if they didn't entertain you, you...
The auditor finally agrees to be a victim. He'll press charges. But even then, the officers resist. They only pivot when he refuses to identify without a valid law enforcement purpose. This is the accountability moment. Once he has a crime to report, suddenly they have a duty to act. The outcome? They take the report. But the lesson is clear. If he hadn't known to demand charges, they'd have let the assault slide. Know the difference between a request and a lawful order. If you don't know the difference, you lose.
would be here probably 3 minutes.
Not even.
You would know that no one's falling for the...
It's not falling
shenanigans.
for anything, man.
And
It's,
then
I'm
you,
educating.
and then you go to your next lawsuit fishing location.
Lawsuit, fishing.
And,
You're a real f***ing piece of shit,
try
huh?
them.
Yeah.
And then you realize here in Bay County, we're not going to fall for it. We're not going to.
Wow.
So our officers aren't going to fall for it. We
Dude,
respect
there's
First
nothing to
Amendment.
fall for.
So if you want to audit, we're
There's
gonna pass-
nothing to fall for,
we're gonna
though.
pass
What
our
don't you
audit.
understand about
We're
that?
gonna pass our audit. So,
Not you so much, man.
well, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
You're gonna pass the audit, huh?
Isn't that what you're doing? First Amendment audit?
Sure.
So we
Sure.
pass our audit,
Not necessarily, man.
and then there's people that take a 20-minute video of good interaction,
Yeah, dude, and that's all I want. If they came out,
but then people post the 30 seconds of a bad portion, and then what's that do? It makes the police look bad.
nah, I'm not out here to make. Only you can make yourself look bad.
So
Only you could do that, not me.
but when you deliver things in a context that's not the whole context,
I put everything in
you
it.
can narrow it down to make.
True. You're
Like,
right. Edit.
I could post 3 seconds of you
Yeah.
saying, some of this, like,
Yeah.
right?
But I don't do that.
F you.
I don't do
that.
that.
Little block, and then what's that look like?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Well, it's bad, right?
Well,
But
only
then
you
supposed
can make
to-
yourself look bad.
Well, you look bad in those 3 seconds, right?
Okay.
Right? Fair?
Sure.
Fair? Just like I look bad in 3 seconds. So you take 3 seconds to me, it probably looks bad. Take the whole context. I think overall I'm alright.
Okay. Even though you started off with the lie, telling me that you weren't an officer, and you don't have a...
And you start off with, the F-bomb and...
No, I didn't start off with that. I said, I said, you an officer? You said no. I said, can I have your name and badge number? And then you gave it to me. You know why? Because it's your policy and you got caught in the lie.
Is that our policy?
It is a policy, yeah.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah, there is a policy. It's professionalism at best.
Professionalism,
Yeah,
but,
and you're a piece of so I'm done with you. How you doing? Can I have your name and badge number?
Sergeant Thor, 711.
Sergeant Thor. Thank you. Appreciate it. I asked for a sergeant, and he failed to get one.
No, sir, I was on my way. I was coming from the west side.
He could have told me that, but he didn't. He said he was a corporal, so that wasn't good enough for me, because he was trying to escalate a trespass.
I'm going to work.
Yeah, go to work, man.
He wasn't escalating it.
Yeah, you f***ing did,
To be
dude.
fair,
He
we
solicited
walked
a
over there.
trespass, then he was possibly going to arrest me if I didn't leave. Yeah.
He's absolutely experienced in this situation.
Is he?
With these First Amendment
Yeah,
auditors. And,
yeah. Get used to it, because I'm going to be around a long time around here. I live out here now.
Welcome.
Yeah, not very welcome.
Welcome.
So these doors are locked, right? There's no public access? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Are we all set? Did you guys get everything you need?
I got everything I need. If
Okay.
I need anything else, I got to get phone number for you. I give you a call. Okay?
Yeah, you got my...
5 days, you can get a copy of that report. It might not take 5 days, but up to 5 days, okay?
Okay.
And then you just come to the police station.
Yeah, and I could do a public records request over there too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Was there a 911 call generated, or was it just non-emergency, or do you know?
I don't
They don't tell us that. They just
No.
give us the location. You can probably get that through.
How did it come in? Like a disturbance, trespass, suspicious activity?
Suspicious person.
Yeah. It's so broad, man. You know what I mean? It really is.
You
It's,
really don't know what we're coming out.
no, you don't. You know, hey, we got a suspicious male with the camera taking pictures.
The sergeant arrives, de-escalates, and treats the auditor like a human being. The contrast is jarring. In minutes, the tension dissolves. No arrest, no trespass, just a conversation. That's the real audit pass, not when cops submit, but when they actually apply the law correctly. The captain lied, the corporal threatened, and an officer committed battery. And yet, the system only worked because the victim knew his rights and refused to fold. Would you have known when to identify and when to stay silent?
It's the mask. The mask
Oh,
is
come
what
on.
gets
But you
people
won't.
most.
I don't think. Sarge, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you'll have to do open records because you're the victim in the report. You
Yeah,
can
so
get
that would be
without
discovery.
that. You can just go in and get it with your ID because
Yes,
you're a
because you're
victim of
involved
that
and you're-
because it's your
you're the
report.
victim.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can get a lot quicker then?
Yes.
What is a...
Well, as soon as it has
Available.
to go through approval,
Yeah.
and then once it's at records, you can
Yeah,
get
so you guys have body cams, they're all running,
Yes.
right? Okay. What was I gonna say? Radio communications, I pull 911 calls, I pull the, you know,
you do a
the
records request.
the
They'll
report.
help you, yes, they'll help you at the station. That's not really...
No, I know that,
But you go down there and
Yeah.
you tell them what you're looking for, and
Okay.
they'll get it for you.
Okay, is there more than one police department for you guys? Because I know
No,
it's...
sir.
Okay, it's just one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's,
Panama City Police.
yeah.
All right.
15th Street.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you.
Mark.
Hey, you two were really good. You know, the other officer, he started off a little rough, and, you know, this is a test and challenge. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
it really is. It's checks and balances, really what it is, you know? And I'm not here to bait you guys like your captain thought I was doing. If you guys want to take the bait, like, seriously, if you guys want to take it, then take it. Arrest me on public property, and I'll go through the litigation, you know? But I'm just saying, like, I'm looking for good policing. I really am.
And it's good education.
You
for all
know,
of us.
like, well, because they don't understand what I'm doing, right? Which is fine. They call you and you let them know, but you don't escalate shit. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be getting assaulted. They should be educated after the fact and just say, hey, look, he's allowed to be out here and record. You know, just leave him alone. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he's not breaking the law, going into areas he's not supposed to be in, and give us a call if he does. That's really how, that's it. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Come and go.
That's what we did.
You know what I mean? Oh, it wasn't that at first. I was threatened with possible arrest for being on property here, and he's trying to escalate that. And then I talked to the captain. He didn't want to identify. And then he told me he was a police officer because it's your policy. You have to identify as a police officer. And, you know, them two did, you know, they didn't start it off good. You know what I mean? But it's ending off all right. I'm not injured or anything like that. I'm not going to state that I am, but my camera was knocked down. My camera was shut off. I was physically attacked and touched and threatened.
And we are doing something about that.
So I appreciate that. Okay, guys?
All right, Mark.
All
Have a
right.
good day,
Thank
brother.
you. Be safe. All right, guys? Thank you.